Hello and welcome to another edition of Con Life, this time collecting all the Instagram stories from Oak Lawn Public Library's FanFest show. This was also the first Saturday of May, which also meant that it was Free Comic Book Day. And I love getting free comics. And after the show, I actually went to my favorite comic shop, Amazing Fantasy, and got even more free comics. It might be my favorite holiday. FanFest, it was great. I actually did surprisingly well because I didn't think there were going to be a lot of people there, and there was a good amount of people. It was very busy in like the block of like 12 to 2, and like it was nonstop, and that was awesome. And I think part of the reason being was because the show was trying to encourage engagement. And so when I got there, they were like, hey, we're going to do a scavenger hunt. We're going to give you a little stamp, and we're going to encourage the attendees to come to your table to talk to you. And then when they do that, you can give them a little stamp. And if they get all the stamps, their sheet will get entered into a raffle and they'll get to win some kind of prize. And I said, great. I have experienced shows that have done this before, and a lot of the time it's not great. There was a small exception here, because a lot of the kids that came up to the table were very shy and, wasn't sure how to ask or how to approach asking a stranger to give them a stamp. So I understood that. I was very lenient on that side. Some of the kids were very polite and said, may I have a stamp, please? And I would use that opportunity to be like, well, while you wait, let me tell you about some of the things here I have at my table. There's a lot of the adults that I didn't like that were participating in the scavenger hunt because they were very rude. They would just wave the paper in my face, expecting me to stamp it like some kind of worker monkey or something, and they wouldn't even speak to me. They just throw it on the table. Please and thank you are not magic words. They should be part of your vocabulary. And it was very surprising that I had some adults come up to me and just expect me to do stuff for them without even knowing or wanting to know about why I was there or what I was selling. I had to kill them with a little bit more kindness and almost talk to them like they were children. Just be like, oh, what is it you would like me to do with this piece of paper? And sometimes they would catch themselves being rude and they would be like, oh, I'm so sorry. May I have a stamp, please? And sometimes they would just be like, stamp. I need a stamp. So for future reference for other kinds of shows that want to do something like that, just be aware that, yes, it does encourage engagement. It feels like it's a lot more coming from this side of the table. And, it sometimes seems like it brings out a little bit of rudeness, not in kids. It was mostly adults. And I found that very shocking. It took all of my power to not be rude back. So I had to be extra nice. And honestly, I think that was maybe more annoying for them because they didn't want to talk to me. They just wanted to enter into that raffle despite those interactions. And I did really well, and I got to meet some new people, and I had some family and friends stop by, which was wonderful. And it was a nice Saturday afternoon. And then getting to end the show at my favorite comic shop and getting free comics was a big plus. Those are my thoughts on Oak Lawn Public Library's FanFest show. Thank you for having me, and we will see you on the next. So my book stands and everything are all at the library. I bought a new a book stand for tomorrow's show at the Oak Lawn Public Library, the FanFest show. It also happens to be Free Comic Book Day. And this thing came in the mail today, so I'm going to put it together. That is what it's supposed to look like, I think. Wait, does it not have a back? Oh, there's the back. So it looks like that. Cool. So these are the sides. These are the backs. These thin ones are the shelves. Yes. Fancy.
Gotta be careful. We don't want to be popping.
Very cool. This one too. Oh, it's the same thing. That part.
So I don't have bags or anything, so these are
Bags.
And then he appeared again, following me at every show.
Actually Photoshop my face.
Yes, I got some free comics from upstairs. I'll probably head to my comic shop to get more. Happy Free Comic Book Day! Alright, now that I'm done working, I'm going to my favorite comic shop, Amazing Fantasy, and checking out their Free Comic Book Day.
These trades here on sale. These pop figures over here are buy two, get one free on the sale price, and everything in the store is 20% off. Any questions, feel free to ask. Anything you buy out here, you deal with me. Everything else inside, you deal with them. I'll be right up. All right, my friend. There's that for you. All right, my friend.
I love the store. So many. I call this a successful Free Comic Book Day. All right, gotta shoot this intro before my baby wakes up. Here we go.